Hello guys, this is Pat from Pat back at it again, and today we have a video that you're probably seeing in the week that I'm not at home, so I'm out, but I should have planned this, scheduled this during that week. I don't know which day specifically, but this was a deck a lot of you were asking for. I'm talking about Gimmick puppets, as you may have seen from the thumbnail. But before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Quattro, and his skill, his new skill, I mean it's old skill but was buffed, is Relinquished Puppet. Does this buff alone make this deck worth it? The answer is yes. Why? Because now we have the issue with this deck was that we didn't have a proper turn 1. Now we have a bunch of stuff that can help, like the new free-to-play card XYZ import that is simply insane with Gimmick Puppets. Plus we have access to the best turn 1 to shut down every combo, Avil's War Nightmare. Basically you have 2 Book of Moon that do not target, because this thing does not target, and you have 2 effects that you can use in the same turn. This thing is literally insane, the best one. Because if you flip down a couple of monsters and your opponent is like a Synchro player, XYZ player, or whatever it is, or Link player, if you set a couple of monsters, he can't do nothing. He's stopped. So that's why this is the best one, and that's why with the access to this, finally Relinquished Puppet can achieve COG and maybe even something more. So let's start from the deck that is pretty classic. We have triple Biscuit Doll, triple Magnet Doll, because you need to send, you need this guy because they can easily special summon themselves. One Dreedy Doll is gonna be the one you're gonna send with the skill to the graveyard from your deck. We hope not to draw this. And then we have one Terror Baby, but the ideal version wants to play 3 Terror Baby, but I only have 1, as you can see right there, so I replaced that with the Humpty Dumpty that has a similar effect, but he special summon a monster from the hand, so not similar, but still. So if you have 3 Terror Baby, definitely go with 3 Terror Baby and remove the Humpty Dumpty. Then we have Junk Puppet 3, easy special summon, love it. It's just, a monster reborn. I'm so sad that it's hard once per turn, but still. And then we have Perform Puppet, such an underrated card. This is basically also one, it counts as a back row. It can help you decide whether to go into rank 4 or rank 8, because with the Perform Puppet you can change the level of the Gimmick Puppets monster you control. Simply lovely. And if a monster you control, if a Gimmick Puppet monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effects, you get to special summon a banished Gimmick Puppets monster. So this counts as a back row, as a defensive play, because it helps you setting bodies on the field, and also it kind of recycles your graveyard, right? So that's simply insane. Then we have XYZ import. Simply love this card. It's so easy to XYZ someone with this card, because keep in mind that when you use the skill, you're gonna get you are given a Destroy, Gimmick Puppet Destroy on the field that can help you special summon stuff from the hand, or can just count as anything. And once that you have that on the field, you just need another monster that can be provided by any of this, or a Junk Puppet, or what else? Any of these monsters or a Junk Puppet, basically, so that you can XYZ summon. Why can you do that? Because even if you have a level 4 or level 8, you can just go into the Link summon, Gimmick Puppet, right? And then you use its effect, you add the Terror Baby, you normal summon the Terror Baby, and get a level 4, actually Destroy, for example, the Destroy, and you have, there you go, you have your XYZ summon. Lovely, to be honest, really. The XYZ import is just so good because it does not destroy, it does not banish, does not send to the grave. The monster that is targeted just becomes an XYZ material, so I love it. Another card that actually synergizes with XYZ import as well, and with the fact that we play a lot, that we summon a lot of XYZ monster, is Body Edge Blast. 90% of these is machine, so you can detach to pop cards on the field. So this synergizes wonderfully with XYZ import. With XYZ import, you actually gain materials. With Body Edge Plus, you use them to pop cards on the field, and we can play Dingirsu in this to protect our back rows, to protect our monsters. Simply insane, but the XYZ import works better with the number 40 because he has the highest attack basically, and it's really hard that it's really uncommon that your opponent has a monster with higher than 3k attack that cannot be targeted by XYZ import, because the only bad thing of XYZ import is, of course, if you summon the Nightmare with such low attack, your XYZ import is gonna be a dead card. That's it. So keep in mind when you have XYZ import, just go for the monster with the higher attack. Just one of each of this and you're chilling. It's just a board breaker, insane. You steal 2 monsters of your opponent's field, you take them as yours, and you can change their level, XYZ summon with them. Simply lovely. These to lock the graveyard. This because why not? One of these is fine. If you miss any of this, just go with the second Gimmick Puppet. Even though with just one Chimera Doll, I always find it very good. Don't forget, you're gonna say, Pap, what do you do against back rows? Simply, I go with Biscuit Doll. Remember, with the skill, if you have your opponent that has tons of back rows that can, of course, most of them targets, you can just send your Biscuit Doll. Why? Because you send Biscuit Doll with the skill, you activate the Biscuit Doll that says banish this card from your graveyard, your opponent cannot target Gimmick Puppets. At that point, remember that if you summon Dingirsu can be targeted from your opponent's back rows, but any of these guys can't be targeted, from the back rows or any monster's effect. So really lovely. This deck has almost everything. I just hope that we're gonna have more Gimmick Puppets XYZ monsters that are actually a little bit better, because it's true that we have this guy that can pop stuff, but it's at such a low attack, and this guy instead it's too slow with its effect. So this is insane. This is totally insane. So we need just another XYZ Gimmick Puppets a little bit better. You know, maybe that's an easy removal effect with a decent attack like the Dingirsu, for example. But that's it, guys. Very insanely consistent. I honestly love it. I just regret not having at least another Terror Baby. But that's it, guys, for the explanation. And we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay, we have Mokuba. Let's see what we have. It should be Thunder Dragons. Let's see what we have. It's us to go first. Relinquished Puppet, sending the Dreary Doll. We have almost everything. Destroy, Humpty Dumpty to special summon the Biscuit Doll, because this guy can special summon itself. Then first, Links. Actually, I just went with Nightmare because, you know what, I don't care. I can't do nothing. This was not the best move because XYZ import is just a dead card, but this was one of the first replay. He went away the Garbage Lord. Nightmare says no thank you. Then Monster Move Evolution that can actually work on SAT monsters, didn't know that. He went for the Chaos Betrayer and then the Special Summon of Apprentice. Guess what? Nightmare says no thank you, and he can't do nothing. We just used double Floodgate basically, so Nightmare, that's why it is so good. At this point, Tribute Summon into the Magnet Doll, then I can Special Summon the other one, and guess what? Dingirsu to get rid of one of those monsters, then Dreary Doll to special summon itself, just in case then I have another monster, just attacking, and I capped the XYZ import just in case it does something else right now. Dragonhawk to summon the Dragon Roar, then Chaos Betrayer to special summon itself, tag all on, and after it did that, XYZ import to attach that as material, so no effect gets triggered from the Dragon Roar. Lovely. Then we can just attack. We cannot special summon this, unfortunately, because we have a monster that is not a Gimmick Puppets. Then Joink Puppet to revive the Destroy. Destroy is a gunner, and we get to summon the Magnet Doll. So guess what? XYZ summon into Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Two booties on the field. He's got Kairoid to get to survive these 5600 damage. Let's see what else he has. A couple of bodies on the field to protect itself. Unfortunately, we can't do nothing. There was no point in special summoning the Humpty Dumpty, you know, so I just attacked everything. But I popped the Aloof Lupin, he recycled the Kairoid. And so he has the Kairoid, we know that. I went with Perform Puppet as basically a back row, just in case he pops the Puppet of Strings. I can just use the effect of Perform Puppet to recycle a Gimmick Puppet, but at this point he went with the Batman Solar and he scooped because he can't do nothing. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, third win in a row. We have yugioh. Keep in mind, all of these duels are from King of Games rank. Let's see what we have as King of Games rank. This was from a week ago, guys. Keep in mind that I'm not cog yet in this season. So we have a Pendulum Call. We're gonna speed things up, even though it didn't end up with one of the classic board. It was definitely weaker because if I remember correctly, it just ended up on a Wallow. Yeah, that was it. Then he had the back row, nothing more. I just used the Biscuit Doll, skills and the Biscuit Doll, destroy given by the skill, and then the first thing you do is use Biscuit Doll to make it untargetable. But he negated that with Solemn Scolding. What a bad move right there. But just because he wanted to be able to pop a monster with the Volo, that's why. So I summoned the Humpty Dumpty, but I'm still chilling because I have the Junk Puppet as well. He went with the Volo to pop that, and then Link summon into the Gimmick Puppet Chimera Doll using the effect, grabbing a level 8, and keep in mind that the Chimera Doll can special summon it from your hand, even though this guy could be special summoned by itself. Then Junk Puppet to revive the level 8. Guess what's happening? XYZ summon into Giant Grinder, and we also have the Body Edge Blast for next turn. Using the effect to pop that, I could have gone into probably not Dingirsu because actually I could have gone into Dingirsu, but anyway, you know, this is more fun. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys. We have Yami Yugi. Let's see what we have here. It's him to go first, and he went with Orcust. Were you missing them? Probably not. We have the usual stuff. Now this will be forever in my memory. Dingirsu. There you go. He ended up with a couple of back rows and Dingirsu plus a monster on the field. So we started with the Biscuit Doll to make all my monsters untargetable. There you go. Then the Biscuit Doll plus the Magnet Doll plus the Biscuit Doll, like a special one itself by discarding a Gimmick Puppet monster, and then XYZ summon into Dingirsu to get rid. Guess what? Of Dingirsu. Then we can go into Terra Baby normal summon, getting the Dreary Doll back, and then XYZ summoning to the Gimmick Puppet Gigantus Doll to use the effect, still the Orcust or tribute itself to make it level 8, XYZ summon into Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Now if he has something, he can only target Dingirsu, he cannot target that boy. He scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. What a turn 2. There you go. Fourth duel, fifth win in a row. We have Trickstars, and it's us to go first. We have a nice end, I guess. 3 Doll sent to the graveyard with the skill destroy effect to special summon both the Biscuit Doll from my hand, and then 3 Doll to special summon itself. There you go. And then we got first Link summon into Chimera Doll to grab the Terror Baby because we didn't normal summon yet. Then we have Junk Puppet to revive the level 8. Right, and then we got XYZ summon into Dingirsu to avoid destruction because we know Trickstars play 3 Darkhold, right? So we want Dingirsu to be there. Then Dingirsu to attach one as material, and I actually didn't summon the Terror Baby because I didn't know what to do, to be honest. Actually, even if I got this, I could have not Link summoned, so I saved this for the next turn. And I also have Body Edge Blast. I can pop up to 3 cards in the same time. He went with the token, and I said, you know what? if he link summons, I cannot pop that because it's gonna protect with Trickster Festival. So guess what? Barrage Blast to pop now both the tokens, and he went with Dark Hole, but I still have a material right there to protect. He went with Cantina to get the stage. Stage is gonna get him, I guess, another card, the Lycoris, but now he just went to attack. It's okay with that, and because now we can just go into the Terror Baby to recycle the Destroy any scoop. At this point I would have just gone into Malevolent Sin, get rid of the monster, attack directly twice. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. 5th duel, 6th win in a row. It's us to go first. I'm rocking with this Gimmick Puppet deck. We got the effect, sending the Biscuit Doll because we have the Druidy Doll in our hand. We got the special summon of Humpty Dumpty, first Nightmare to be chillin', and then also Junk Puppet to revive the Biscuit Doll to go into a Link Monster, Chimera Doll to basically set up the play for next turn. So we're gonna grab, of course, the Terror Baby, and now we get so let's see what he has. He's got Gandora, so Eva's World Nightmare is gonna be such a good card right here. Again, he's got Yellow Gadget to grab that. We know he had Gandora, but he did nothing because he knew I could just flip down everything, so he had to pass to hand the turn. We got the Druidy Doll from the graveyard to spare summon itself, but unfortunately I had no other monster to spare summon with Junk Puppet, so I just attacked at this point. Then he's got another gadget to summon. I don't know if he was looking for something specifically. He attacked the Druidy Doll, but that's fine. And now we got the Junk Puppet to ride the Druidy Doll, and now the Biscuit Doll can special summon itself by discarding the Magnet Doll. So guess what? XYZ summon into a 3k beater, our yellow 3k beater basically. And now we can put the effect of Chimera Doll can be used once per turn, keep in mind. So I added another card. At this point everything is attack position to attack and go for lethal. He has no Entrap, nothing, and keep in mind he didn't do a thing because he knew I had the Eva's World Nightmare, so even if he special summoned something, flip down. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. 7th win in a row against the actually 4 win in a row. This was another great duel. This guy went first. When I speed things up, this guy has all the water stuff in his hand, so he's gonna do tons of stuff that I'm not sure I got because I never played water decks, so he's gonna end up with tons of stuff that can do nothing basically against my Biscuit Doll. That's it. So he went with the Abyss Dueler. Maybe the only so let's have a look at this. He's got the Abyss Dueler that among his material has this, so he can pop a card and shut down my graveyard. And then he's got the Croco Dragon to pop a card by discarding a couple of cards. So maybe the only thing he misdid was not to use the effect of Abyss Dueler on the draw phase. That was his only misplay. So I could use the skill, he cannot respond to the skill. First thing I do, Biscuit Doll to actually avoid targeting. At this point, he can't do nothing. He can't pop with the Croco Dragon. Even if he used this effect, he can't use the effect of the, what's the name? The Infantry to pop a card I control, so I'm chilling. First thing first, Chimera Doll. I have to do that all the way with the Gimmick Puppets if I do not want to be targeted. Terror Baby to revive the Destroy into Gigantus Doll, so maybe he knows what's about to happen. Gigantus Doll to steal those. He went the effect of Abyss Dueler and the effect of Croco Dragon. You know for what? To pop his own monster. That was a smart move, but not so smart, because even if he did that, what we can do is that we can still special summon the Magnet Doll. So he made me discard a card, that's fine. Biscuit Doll, then Junk Puppet to revive another level 8. Guess who's coming? Puppet of Strings. 3k is ready, plus the Barrage Blast. We can start attacking, get rid of that. The card comes back to my end, but at this point, it's got the Frog to go on, sending these other Frog and special summon itself if he has a Frog in the graveyard. But guess what? I can just use Barrage Blast to pop the other one, so no Link Summon, no XYZ, nothing. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. And this is what the simple access to Abyss Worm Nightmare can do to a deck like this. So we simply had the access to, actually I also didn't gear so, and Abyss Worm Nightmare, but boom, that's what it is. Simply love this deck. Spicy King of Games for sure can be, and maybe even more if you want to play the staples, the classic staples, the limited tree. This deck can achieve even something more. Let me know, guys, what you think. I simply love XYZ Import, to be honest. I simply love this deck. So happy I got all the stuff, all the cards. Anyway, guys, that was all for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this. I'm talking to the guys, especially to the guys that asked for this. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below if you're happy with this. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.